It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Hey guys, so this is kind of impromptu, and I know it's dark, and I'm sorry. I'll swivel towards the light a little bit. I'm in my car. I just got home. I'm sitting in my driveway in front of my house. I just felt like saying something like, while this is fresh on my mind. Normally this would be a pajama talk, but I'm clearly not in my pajamas as I am in my car. When I was at work tonight, there was a fella who worked there who ordered food from a particular place that we all seem to love. And they dropped it off for him and everything, so we had to page him to come and get it and stuff. And then I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea, you know? And I was up at the desk with another gal whom I've worked with quite a bit now since I started, and she's really nice. We get along really well. So, you know, I was just being polite, you know, as one does, because I'm ordering food right in front of her. I just feel like it's polite to offer, you know, I'll buy you some food too. What do you want? You know, and I mean, I can afford it. And also, I wanted to buy her some food. You know, it's just one of those things that you do, and it's not really a huge deal, you know, to you. You're just like, hey, I'm ordering something. You want something? Blah, blah, blah. So I pulled up the thing on my phone and I was punching in my order, and I was just like, so I asked her, I was just like, hey, do you want something? She was like, are you serious? I was like, well, yeah. I was like, get whatever you want. Get a sandwich, get a cookie, get some chips, get a drink, whatever you want. And she's like, oh my gosh, okay. So she, you know, I gave her my phone and she, you know, selected what she wanted and everything. Handed it back. That was it. And then we waited, and then of course they delivered it. And I was thinking, like, these people are probably like, what the heck, I was just here. You know. But so they brought the food, and we were getting ready to close, so we were, you know, planning on taking the food home with us, you know, each of us, and then eating it once we got home, because we were literally like 15 minutes away from walking out the door. And so I was doing my closing procedures, and she came over and she's just like, I just want you to know that you buying me that food changed my entire night. And I was just like, what? You know, I was thinking, like, is she like super poor? Is she gonna go hungry tonight? Like, this is the only dinner. She was gonna go without dinner. What? And she said that she was in a mindset today where she wasn't feeling very good about herself. And basically, she felt like she was just gonna go home and cry because she was gonna be alone and just be in this bad mindset. And she's like, you know, you buying me that food, it was such a nice thing to do. And it really just cheered me up, and it made me feel so good. And now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat my food, and I'm gonna think about you and how nice you are, and how it made me feel better. And I was like, oh my god. Like, so I was thinking about it on the way home, and I'm just freaking tearing up thinking about this, you know, about how, to me, initially, like, and I didn't even know that she seemed fine, you know, I had no clue that she was in a bad mood or feeling badly or whatever. Apparently she's good at masking like I am. I had no idea. She's such a sweet gal, you know, and we were laughing and joking and stuff, and I had no idea. So yeah, to me it was just a normal, you know, courteous gesture, you know, offering to buy somebody food because you're ordering it right in front of them. And I just, you know, I wanted her to have some food, like, big deal, you know. But it was a small thing to me, and it ended up being a really big thing to her, and subsequently became a big thing to me, because I'm sitting here thinking about, like, you know, it was just a small thing for me, but I rerouted her whole night. And then I think about, like, stuff like that's happened to me too, where I'm in a mood or having a bad time or going through some stuff, whatever, and then somebody just does one little thing, and it, you know, again, to them it's a little thing, and for me it just 180, you know, and it makes a huge difference. So I think it's important to remember to be kind to each other, you know, and remember that the little things really do matter. You know, maybe they don't matter a whole lot to you, but they might matter a good deal to someone else. And I think that's what we need to always keep in mind. You know, if you can do a little something here and there for somebody else, even if it's not your intention to change their world or change their day or anything, you know, just, there's no reason not to do it, you know, because it could have a big impact, even if they tell you about it or they don't. It doesn't really matter. The point is that you don't always know the kind of ripples that you're sending out, both positive and negative. You know, you could wreck somebody's day with just a couple of words and not even know it, and it goes both ways. So I think that's why it's extremely important to always be kind to each other and just do what you can for each other and just be that person, you know. And I'm not talking myself up and saying, oh, I am that person. It's just that actually caught me completely off guard again, because to me, I was just ordering a sandwich for my coworker, but it turned out to be like, you know, a big thing for her, and it completely caught me off guard. I didn't expect that at all. So I think it's just, you know, whether your intentions are to be a good person or not, I mean, just be a good person. I think it's just important to do that. And because you never know, you know, you never know what somebody else is going through. Not everybody talks about it. Not everybody shows it. So what it was that the JJ always says, he quotes that movie, be excellent to each other, the Bill and Ted thing. And it's true. So I'm sitting over here completely touched by the fact that I bought my coworker a sandwich and a cookie, and it apparently changed her whole night. And now I'm touched by that. And I didn't even know that that's how it was going to play out. So I don't know. I was just thinking about that, and yeah, just had me feeling some sort of way. So on a side note, the new job that I started a month ago now has done wonders for me. Not just financially, that's not the main goal, but I wasn't doing very well there for a while, like mentally. I think I just got in like a rut, like a stagnant rut, you know. It happens. And the job not only sort of brought me out of my shell, because I am social to a point. I recently learned the difference between introversion and autism, and they are not one and the same. Introversion is knowing how to socialize but preferring not to, and the social challenges that come with autism is the opposite. It can be, anyway. It can be. You can be introverted and autistic, but you can also be extroverted and autistic. You avoid social interactions not because you want to, but because you don't know how. And I think that that applies way more to me, because when I am in a social setting, I do feel the urge to socialize, and I'm actually pretty okay with it and okay at it, as long as I have like parameters to follow. I know that sounds really weird, but the job, it's like in a work environment, it's easy because there's always a topic to discuss. Work. You know, if all else fails. And there's always an excuse to walk away if you get stuck in a conversation that you don't know where to take it, because you have to, you know, excuse yourself to go do work. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I can socialize better in the workplace than like on the street. You know, it's weird, but I have been socializing with everybody. I love all the people I've met at my new job. They're all fantastic, and I love talking to all of them in different ways. And it's really done wonders to get me out of my shell and remind me that there is a great big world out there beyond just my house with my boyfriend, my cats, and my dog. Not that I dislike my home with my boyfriend, my cats, and my dog. It's my comfort space, and I love coming home to it every single day, and I love that it's here waiting for me, you know, for when I come home. Oh my gosh, in fact, Watson is sitting in her cat tower up in the window. I wonder if I can flip this around so you guys can see it. That's Watson up in her cat tower in the window. She's waiting for Mama to come in the house. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, the job has definitely done wonders for making me feel good in a way that I was really lacking before. I haven't really had many people in my life for the last decade. As sad as that sounds. And it's just nice to be reminded that they are out there and they're not as scary as I thought they were. So, yeah, that was just on my mind tonight. So I just wanted to freeform this real quick and share my thoughts with you. So we'll call this car talk. I'm not going to start another segment God forbid, I have too many going already, but pajama talk, but in the car and not in pajamas. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Sorry this video was so dark, but you know, I'm limited because it is nighttime and car light and stuff. So don't forget to watch out for the sheep as always. And vlog phrase of the day is be excellent to each other. So thank you guys for watching. I love you, appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.